with me today, I have director Gabriel Wirtz. I have Caleb and Edward Sambucci and Jordan DeLeon. How are you all doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Pleasure.
doing well, thank you. Would you like to tell our live viewers a bit about the film and each of your roles played for the film?
So the film is basically based on the journey of a young man that basically tries to find answers to why his mom left him at such a young age.
And what inspired your writing for this?
It's based on my father's early absence when I was younger, and we just switched the role to a mother. So yeah.
Okay. And so, with the rest of you, could I know when I checked out the credits and whatnot, it really only listed Gabriel as the director. I would love to know each of your parts in this production.
Jordan, you want to start first?
Yeah, I'll start first. I was kind of like the sound director because I did all the sound recordings, and then I was teaching my one of my family members how to use the boom mic, how to hold it still and everything, and I was also the assistant editor for this film.
Awesome. And Edward and Caleb?
I play Casey in the film. He's kind of the main character, and yeah, that's pretty much about it.
And I play the trucker who picks up Casey and brings him down south.
So I would love to know, I mean, have you guys all acted and directed before and been director of cinematography before? Is this like a first for you guys?
Yeah. So actually, our family is a whole big family production company. We're all actors, filmmakers. So yeah.
That's
Yeah, this is
awesome.
our fifth project
Yeah,
as a family unit.
Our fifth film.
And how did the four of you come together?
We have a digital film class in our high school, so that's how we all know each other.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
he started, and then Caleb followed. Jordan's in the program, and
We all just started making films together.
yeah. I started
So-
out as an actor a very long time ago, and then they got me re-inspired, so now I'm back out there again.
Getting dad back into it.
Mhm.
So, a case of you, was this for school? Like, was this a project for school?
Yes, it's for our film festival at the digital film program in East Brunswick.
Oh, nice. And so, what brought you and what drew you to the Garden State Film Festival?
We submit to a ton of high school film festivals and college film festivals throughout the year. Garden State is definitely one of the biggest ones that we submit to, one of the ones that we always submit to. So that was my goal this year to get into Garden State, and we finally did. So
After getting into All American 2 years in a row, Garden State was the next one on the list.
Congratulations. So, is this, I mean, being in high school, is that what exposed the two of, like, I guess the three of you to filmmaking? I mean, I know that you guys have a family production, but I mean, like Jordan, I'm assuming not in this because you're a high school student with him. So, what brought you into filmmaking?
By the age of like 11, I started getting like into YouTube and editing, and I would like edit my own videos, and that's how I found out about Votech, and I auditioned for it because of that, because of my love and passion for editing. But like now that I've been in this program for a while, I found out like I have more of a passion for like making animations. So like your views change, throughout the years with this with this program. Like you could go in liking one thing and then come out like wanting to do something else.
And so would you say you stick to like editing and cinematography? Is that where like your niche is, or have you tried to explore like other things?
I would say that editing is my strength, yeah.
Okay. Do you think you would ever want to try out directing and writing?
I don't think so, just because like I don't feel like I have enough of that like leadership type of trait that you need to like direct. So I don't think it's for me personally.
Okay, that's awesome. So, I mean, the Sambuchis, you guys have this, you're saying you have like this family production company. What got that started?
So back a while back, we were in a production company called Mountain Moving Studios, and that's where he was acting most of the time, and then that's where we got kind of our like feet wet into like the
Yeah.
whole film side of like everything, and I just
I
instantly
kind of lit
fell.
the
Yeah, lit
spark.
the spark. I kind of just fell in love with the whole like directing process, just like everything about it, and then everyone kind of joined in, and
Yeah,
then we
a friend of
followed.
mine from high school called me up and said he was writing some short films and stuff and wanted to start shooting things and if I wanted to be involved. And then of course I brought them in as grips and they helped with a little bit of everything. So they were learning lighting, they were learning sound, they were learning a little behind the camera stuff. And I think that kind of sparked it. And next second he was applying for film school.
That's awesome. So, Caleb, Gabriel, Jordan, you're all in high school right now.
Yes.
What years are you in high school, if you don't mind me asking?
Me and Jordan are graduating seniors, so class of 2023, and Caleb is currently a freshman for class of 2027.
All righty. Well, congratulations on, finishing out. And Caleb, congrats on getting started. So with that, for, Gabriel and Jordan, what are your future plans in pursuit of filmography?
Mm.
So you want to go first, Caleb, or Gabe, or me? Like,
I'm actually joining the Marine Corps right now. But I'm looking to go to film school after. So
Oh, thank you for your service that you're getting into. That's awesome. And so, Jordan, how about you?
I applied to Montclair and I got accepted into the animation program. So I'm thinking of bettering, mastering my craft in animation, maybe going into some 3D stuff. So for the future, I would like to have like a career in animation.
Congratulations. That's really awesome, Jordan.
Thank you.
So, for you guys, with this film, what is it that you want your audience to take away from this film when they watch it?
Good question. Wow.
I have to really think about that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's really your answer. You directed it and wrote
Yeah.
What
it.
does it mean to you? You know?
It's definitely a very personal film for me, especially. Um, I definitely want them to feel that I want them to feel the same emotions that Casey felt, trying to find his mom, going through that journey, um, and basically just how it feels to like kind of that hope that you get when you finally complete something that you're trying to go for, you know?
Absolutely. And so, as a director, you wrote this, so as a writer and a director, and Jordan as the cinematographer editor. What would you say was an obstacle that you ran into with A Case of You? Something that challenged you that you learned from that you can apply in the future?
So definitely our deadlines. This film was actually for our senior showcase, and we literally had like 3 months to do this whole film. So it was the middle of August. I didn't have any pre-production for anything, so I was trying to scramble for an idea, and this personal situation kind of came up on me, and I wanted to make a film about it. So it took me about a week to do the pre-production, to write the script, the shot list, everything. I just like literally like the whole day for like a straight week, just making that script, making that shot list, doing all the pre-production, finding the locations and stuff. And then once I told Jordan the idea, I brought it up to my family and everything. Um, they were all on board, and we were like, okay, we got to just start pre-production, get this over with, and we got to start our post-production and editing.
You should probably give some credit to your teacher.
Yeah. And my teacher was definitely a big help, Mr. Libitz.
Another obstacle too was you had to shorten the length of the film, right?
Yes, it was originally
Yeah.
15 minutes long, but a lot of high school film festivals only accept narrative films under 10 minutes. So a lot of film festivals that I wanted to get into were under 10 minutes, so I have to really cut down on a lot of the story.
So, Jordan, was that an obstacle for you?
Not really for me because it was him that did most of the shortening, but an obstacle for me, I would say, would be like curfew, like parents and all that. Like I couldn't stay with them like filming and like using the sound recorder and all that because of limitations with time, like having to go home and stuff. So,
He just wanted to get home to his girlfriend. He's lying.
but I don't
So
know about that.
Edward and Caleb. So Edward, you were saying that you've been acting for some time, and Caleb, is this your first time getting your feet wet into acting?
I would say that this is my first real, like, full blown dosage into uh what's the word?
A full roll, a juicy roll.
Like a full
Lead
role
role.
in like cinema acting.
Hmm.
Not because I've been doing theater for a little while, but it was all like very like school based, so it wasn't of the highest quality. But this was like the first time it was like really like you got to give your best performance, you got to do it your all, just try and be as best as you can.
And Edward, I mean, I would love to know a bit about your background in your career.
Started off at Performing Arts High School. If you ever seen the movie Fame, the acting teacher in the movie Fame was actually my acting teacher, Jim Moody.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we had some amazing teachers at LaGuardia back in the day. I graduated '89, and then I was out there auditioning like crazy. A lot of New York stage, pretty much, and then off Broadway and stuff. And then I kind of fell out of love with the business, if you will. So I stopped acting for a really long time. But then my daughter, who was in our last film, she kind of pulled me back in, if you will, and my friend Garfield from high school with the films and stuff. And now I got 2 agents, and I'm back out there again, hustling and submitting like crazy.
That's awesome. I mean, that's actually really cool that you were. I've heard a little bit about LaGuardia, so that's really awesome. And I noticed they're like a cat or a dog.
That's our dog. That's Ella. Yeah.
So, I mean, like for all of you guys, what do you think? Is there any future to A Case of You? Do you have any future plans for this film?
So actually,
Interesting.
one of the other film students brought up to me an idea that I'm still thinking about and working on. He wants like a prequel to the oh my god, to the little kid that's in the film that
My other son,
his brother plays. So yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I'm not sure right now. I'm just trying to find other ideas for other narratives, other stories and stuff.
That's awesome. So, okay, so you guys, you're like Caleb, you're just getting into it now, and Gabe and Jordan, have you guys been doing this, I guess, since freshman year of high school? Because I know you've both been talking about how you've been making movies. So, like with this one, I know you were saying like time constraints and shortening, but like, have you ever done a story like this before, as dramatic as this before, as like powerful of a message like this before?
Yeah. So last year we had kind of like a more dramatic film too. It was it's called El Teto. It's basically about a younger girl who runs away from her alcoholic father, and kind of that connection that they once had that he's trying to fix and rebuild for her to forgive him.
Yeah, that was also a heartstring script.
Yeah. Another very personal story. So a lot of our stories are very personal. So yeah.
And I mean, Jordan, was like this the first like kind of like real heart-wrenching drama for you?
No, I did help them in El Teto as well. That was my first time being on like a real set.
Okay, well,
I was a sound recorder there too, so.
Oh, okay. That's really awesome. Like, so Gabe, good luck with, your future going into the Marine Corps, and Jordan with, your pursuit at Montclair, Caleb with, getting into high school. Are you all going to be at the Garden State Film Festival?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually have a film as well in the Garden State Film Festival too.
Yeah, he's got his own film that's awesome that got accepted.
It's a 3D animation. It's called Candy Heart.
Congratulations. Well, I mean, I'd love to keep going, but unfortunately we are just about at time. So I am looking so forward to meeting all of you guys in person. You seem like a really cool bunch. And you guys, you can all see A Case of You on Saturday, March 25th at the Kingsley Ballroom from 9:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And you can get your tickets on Garden State Film Festival, gsff.org/tickets. Again, guys, I so look forward to meeting you in person, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Likewise,
you.
Emily.
Thank you.